Shut it. I'm trying to film. So if you have dandelions in your lawn, or if you don't know what dandelions are, welcome to planet Earth. It is these yellow buddies right here, but it's not just these yellow buddies. Sometimes the things haven't bloomed yet, or they haven't popped out of the ground yet, or maybe they've been mowed off and you just don't see them, but you see all these little plants just like this right here. You have dandelions, and I'm going to show you right now easily how to get rid of them. Look at that little guy just hanging out, doesn't even know what's coming to him. So sad. So first tip I'm going to give you, get rid of these things before they go to seed. You'll see these things eventually turn to big white poof balls, and that is no good. You want to kill them before they get to that, because those seeds will fly off in the wind, or maybe you mow over them, or your kids will pick them up and blow them, and they'll drift, and then they'll settle, and then those will eventually turn, well, to another dandelion plant. So if you want to prevent them from spreading, you want to get rid of them in your yard, get rid of them now. Now I know before we get into all this, there's going to be people commenting on here. Dandelions aren't harmful, they're not weeds, you know, they're good. People drink tea out of them. That's gross, guys. It's nasty. If you're one of those people, just don't even watch this video, because, well, you're going to be disappointed. So tip number 2, if you don't have very many of these, just pull them out by hand, or get one of these fancy little weed tools that is so satisfying to use, and just pull them out. No need to go spraying everything. So satisfying. If you have them everywhere like we have here, I'm going to recommend spraying them, and I always recommend a good 3-way. If you've not had a good 3-way, then you're missing out. A good 3-way herbicide, what this is 3 active ingredients in here. That's just going to give you a broader range of control. It's going to kill more weeds in one product instead of just having one of these that controls a certain amount of weeds. Putting 3 of these ingredients together in one bottle just allows you to kill more weeds. Triad is the product that I'm going to recommend right now. It's very cost effective. You can get it easily online, shipped right to your door, and it controls a lot of weeds. Lespedeza, poison oak, wild carrot, dandelion, which what we're going out for right now, clover, ground ivy, morning glory, ragweed, wild lettuce, burdock, wild onion, chickweed, lamb squirters, it's lamb's quarters. I pronounced that wrong, sorry. Can you imagine? Squirt. Lamb squirters, poison ivy, spur, jarrow, and a lot of other broadleaf weeds. So this thing is going to control a lot of the common weeds that you're going to come across. Ground ivy, dandelion, clover, chickweed. Those are probably 4 of the most common weeds that I see, at least in my area, pop up. So one product kills the majority of those. Let's get to mixing. To keep in mind here, we are blanket spraying this entire thing. There are a lot of dandelions and weeds mixed in here, very close together, and so we're going to put a blanket application over this entire lawn here, just so we don't miss anything. If you have weeds interspersed, they're pretty far apart, you don't have very many, you can do a spot spray, which basically means that you're just walking until you see a weed, stopping, putting a little coat of the finished liquid on there, and then you're moving on. So if you don't have weeds all over the place, don't need to spray weed control all over the place. So that's the difference there.